What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you whooping. You already know. Das. The gun's about to get it in. But before I get it in, let's let Rick get it in. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate your support. I'm very humbled by it. Whooping! You guys ready for another Super Norteno? Yep. I know you are, right? So trip out on this one. This one's called Thea Crashes Out. Look, I can make video after video after video of her crash outs, right? But this one in particular was a super crash out, right? Thea went buck wild, man. I couldn't restrain her. Didn't try to restrain. Well, I tried to restrain her. She bit me. But let's get into it, right? So everything was going good. Everything was good on the home front. This was the first year that my Thea hadn't done a violation and Rick hadn't did a violation. They were really doing good. They were both on parole. It was crazy being at their house when parole officers came. Especially when my Thea's pro officer came. When Ricky's came, he was all PC'd up in the fucking closet. What is that white man here? Is that white man here? Yeah, the white man's here. Go out there in the fucking living room and take off the red shirt. I'm not taking my shirt. He's a fucking Southsider. Get your ass in the living room, bro, and talk to who you need to talk to, right? I was there one time, man. That pro officer was no jokey joke. How do I know? He used to be my pro officer. He's like, what are you doing here? We're blood related. Can you prove that? Look at him. Whooping. Oh, yeah, you guys are related, right? He already knew. But my Thea's pro officer was different. She had this little old lady that was fucking mean. She used to come in and be like, when are you going to fucking spray this house? This house, it's uninhabitable. You shouldn't be living here. My Thea's like, okay, listen here, bitch. You're lucky I got a house. Do you got a fucking address? Okay, look, we get Social Security here, so I don't need a job. My job is to maintain the integrity of my home. Look at me, how I use the big word integrity and shit, right? I'm like, oh, fuck. And the pro officer, and who's this little gang member? He's a dropout. Fuck him. He's not a gang member. He's not actor like us, right? I'm like, oh, shit. So Thea was crazy. The crash outs were real at her house, especially when it came to pro officers. But anyways, this was the first year that they weren't both on any type of shit. They were on parole, but they weren't, violating and doing bad crimes and just my Thea turning herself in to eat pussy. Like, this was the first time that we were actually good. So I'd be going over there a lot lately, man. We'd be cleaning up the backyard because we were throwing parties and family gatherings. And it was actually going pretty good. I was real skeptical and I knew the crash out was coming soon. We hadn't had one crash out since my Thea fucking almost killed the mailman, right? Over the food stamps or in the welfare check. So we already knew, like, she was cool. So anyways, right? I'm kicking back at my house, relaxing, not expecting the phone call that I was going to receive, right? So as I'm kicking back, dwelling in the lap, I'm 24/7 on my JT, the bigger figure shit, right? My phone rings. And I don't know about you, but when it's an asshole on the phone, the phone rings different, right? When everything's going smooth, what's up? What's good, right? But this one was like, it was an angry ring. And I already knew. I picked it up. Son of a bitch. Son of a fucking bitch. Yes, your mom's the bitch. You're the son of her. Oh, shit. What's up, Thea? She's like, get your ass over here. I'm going to kill Ricky right now. Now, she would always talk about beating his ass, but she never said the word Kill, right? So I said, what happened, Thea? Is he all right? No, he's not fucking all right. He's in the front yard right now beating the holy shit out of my boyfriend. I said, you got a boyfriend? I got several of them, but this one is designated driver. This is the real one. This is the one, the pound towner, right? I'm like, all right, so what do you want me to do, Thea? Get over here and take him to your house. Hurry up, mijo, before I fucking strangle him, right? So I'm like, all right, I'll go over there. So I kicked back for like a couple hours. Like, man, that's none of my business. I don't want to go over there and get in the mix and get yelled at and possibly get in a fight with Rick. Like, look, we're going to get into the video today, later on, of mine and Ricky's very, very first fight, right? Well, not our first one. We fought when we were younger, but the real deal, right? The real deal Holyfield. Not when he fucking, oh, well, I got to catch the fade because you dropped out. Not that one, like the real one, right? Guess who won? Anyways, right? So I waited for like a couple hours, and my phone is ringing. Brrr, brrr. Finally, I answer, what's up? You son of a bitch. I'm going to fucking kill you too. Now you're on the lista. Are you going to get over here and pick this fucker up? He's walking down the street. I kicked him out of my house. I said, Thea, you can't kick him out of your house. Then grandma's not going to give you the social security check. Because see, her and my grandma had a pact, right? This is how exactly the conversation went. Bitch, is your son. My grandma was like the spitting image of my Thea, but gangster, right? That's your fucking son, bitch. Look, we're going to do it like this. You're going to take him and his fat girlfriend, and I'm going to keep the check. And then I'll make sure that it gets to you if you got a place and availability. If not, bitch, I'm going to keep it for myself and go to bingo. You go to bingo, I go to bingo. That's the difference, bitch. Now get the fuck out of the way of my TV. I'm watching a novela. Esmeralda. I fucking love Esmeralda, right? That's how the conversation went. My other thing, okay, mom, okay. No, I'm not going to fucking do heroin, I promise, right? So that was it. So anyways, I'm like, Thea, you can't do that. You can't leave him walking down the street like that. Let me go. So as I jam, and it takes me about 35 minutes to get out there, right? I see my primo literally at the Circle K. It's not a Circle K. It's like a little store, corner store, right? I call every fucking store Circle K because I grew up with Circle Ks. You grew up with 7-Eleven. I grew up with Circle K. Okay, so don't get it twisted. But I see him walking right there by the store, and Ricky was, what happened? Can I get in the car? I said, well, just if you fucking stop crying. What happened? My mom's fucking tripping, eh? Get in. What happened, man? Let me take you to the creek so we can cry that fish or something. You can tell me your story. Why don't go cry that fishing? I said, well, what the fuck happened? Because my mom's boyfriend's a Southsider. I fucking sucked him, right? Let's go home. I said, let me call your mom. He's like, you're calling first. I'm scared. Look, this motherfucker will fight anybody moving. If you're wearing the color blue, he's on you, right? But his mom puts belt to ass, that motherfucker is nowhere to be found. He's doing the Pepe. He's disappearing, the disappearing act to Mexico, right? He don't want no part of his mom's. And I understand. I remember one time she beat us unconscious, right? My Thea hit me just because I was there. I didn't even do nothing bad. Fuck it. I got a rule in this house. If one gets it, they all get it. I said, damn, that's the same rule my mom got. Yeah, but she don't do it like I do it, bitch, right? Let me tell you something. I ain't never been the same. Right? She done fucked me up. I got lumps on me, man, that I thought I was born with. Okay? She was getting us at about the same age that of that kid that Michael Jordan supposedly touched. Like we was getting fucked up around that house, right? At a young age. So anyways, I call my Thea and I'm being very tentative. Is that the word? Very nice. What the fuck do you want? Did you pick stupid ass up? I said, yeah, Thea. Look, I think you got it fucked up. No, I didn't get it fucked up. What's fucked up is my old man's jaw. Now what is he going to do for me? Hey, look, mijo, this motherfucker's dick is this big. He can't do shit right there, but his tongue is different. I call him the certified driver. And I'm telling you right now, mijo, I'm very, very upset over this one right here. Plus, he got big money. I heard big money. I don't give a fuck about certified driver or small things because I'm not born that way, right? I only know about money. So I hear money. I'm like, yeah, a lot of money? She's like, fuck, what are you talking about? You want to get him? I'm like, does he have a pad? She's like, of course he has a fucking pad. He doesn't live fucking here, stupid. He's only been here for 3 days and he's my boyfriend. I said, let me take Rick over there and let's talk this shit out. Go, hurry up and bring that bitch. I'm going to fucking give him a hug and make him some eggs. I said, okay, cool. So I'm like, Rick, what happened? He goes, the fucking dude came out and said, sorry. I said, he did not say sur. Yeah, he did. He said, excuse me. I said, he said, excuse me. That doesn't, but all I hear is, oh, and I think sorry, and that's the fucking, I socked him. I said, why'd you hit him? Oh, well, he's fucking in there with my mom. I said, every guy's in there with your mom, but why did you hit him, though, in particular? Wait till you see him. You'll know, right? So I'm like, all right, where's Sheila at? She's at the house. She didn't want to walk with me. I was like, what? Oh, your mom's probably over there beating the holy hell out of her. Let's hurry up and get there. So we bend the corner. A couple blocks, we're there, right? I pull up, and I'm not going to lie. My Thea's in the front watering the grass. That means she's pissed. She never exerts no type of energy. So to see her watering the grass, she was waiting on us. Oh, man. Don't put my Thea in close proximity of a chancla, a can of hairspray, or a manguera, because I'm telling you right now, she'll choke you with one, hit you with the other, and stick the other one down your throat like it's bad, right? And I'll let you figure out to what degree of sticking it down your throat is, right? Believe me, I've seen Rick go, Norte, right? I've seen it. It's been all bad. So we pull up, and I tell my Thea, what's up, Thea? The fuck, what? What do you mean, what's up? What's up is my man's in there doing the truffle shuffle. He's in there. His fucking jaw's broke, I think. His tongue is all puffed up. I mean, the puff part might work, but he can't move it in and out. What the fucking you? Come here, son of a bitch. Give me a hug. You know I'll never fucking leave you in the streets. That's why I call your primo to pick your stupid ass up. Why did you beat him up? Mom, he's a Norteno. She's like, he's fucking a paisa from the planet of Oaxaca, not the city, not the state, not the country, but the planet of Oaxaca. That vato got a bump right here. I think it's a horn growing, but his tongue is different. But now it's fucking way different because you fucked them up. Go apologize to your dad. He's like, whooping. I'm like, hey, bro, go in there and see what Sheila's doing. Let me talk to Thea, right? Because I'm already formulating a plot. She said this fool got money. So I'm like, Thea, what's up with this dude? She was like, I don't fucking know, man. You want to take him to the emergency room? I think his jaw's broke. I said, no, fuck him, man. You got a fucking whip. Yeah, but I'm fucking planning on stripping it down when you guys leave. I said, look, he got money like that? He got a fucking lot of money, mijo, because one time he took me to his house the other day because he didn't want to come here because he said the roaches were crawling on him when he was hitting it doggy style. And let me tell you something, mijo. He has problems with roaches, and that's not going to work for me. You know, those are our primos. I said, I know. People don't get us. They just don't get us. Back to the money. What's going on here, right? I don't know, mijo, but you have to play nice to get nice. You understand what I'm saying? So I said, are you down? We'll go to his house. I bring some homeboys. We'll clean it out and shit. Come on, man. That's fucked up. He's my boyfriend. Of course I'm down. Let's go. And so my tia was always the best crimey. She's not going to say shit. My tia's a beast. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain some real shit to you, right? So my tia was doing some business with the primo of mine. Okay? He was locked up. He was doing a long bit of time, and they were making some good money. Okay? They were making some good money at that particular time. I could tell the story because my tia already did the time for it. And what happened was his celly was the one that was going to visiting. His old lady was bringing in the shit. My tia was meeting up with this old lady or whatever, plugging her in. She was coming to visita. However they were doing what they were doing it, right? And then my primo would break him off a little chunk and boom, he had it going on. They did this for a while, right? And my tia was getting took care of. He was living lavish. Like everybody was living, right? And what happened was they got popped at visiting. The guy and his old lady got popped. The old lady got popped, right? And they told the dude, look, you're going to take the case, which was my primo celly at the time, right? You're going to take the case or we're going to fucking lock you and your old lady or lock your old lady up. Take your kids, all that shit, right? So, of course, his old lady was like, what about if I just give you the connect? I meet with her over here and whoop-de-whoop. And they were like, done, right? And so, old boy gets moved. He gets back and he gets moved out of my primo's cell, gets moved to a different yard. Same facility, different yard, right? And my primo's not tripping. He's just like, fuck, that's the plug. Whatever, I got to fucking find a new person to fucking, help facilitate this shit. Whatever, right? So he calls my tia like, hey, my tia's not stupid. He's like, hey, tia, fucking, we're going to have to move and groove. So I'm like, fucking, why are you calling me on my phone, bitch? That's your business, not mine. You call me when it's set up till you're fed up. Now, that's hard, right? And what ended up happening was my tia, they didn't know that old boy got popped. They just thought he got moved. And so he gets a hold of my fucking primo on the other yard and through a wheel line and is like, hey, bro, I'm still down, man. I can still get shit to you. I got the pipeline right here. I got the plug through the kitchen. So my primo's like, fuck it, let's go. Let's keep going. And sends fucking my tia to his old lady. They meet up in a Burger King bathroom and they go crazy, right? Cops come, boom. Quietly as this kept, long story short, my tia held her mud like a beast, just like a savage, just did her time. So she's not no rant. She's not like, she ain't saying shit. The cops, what's your name? Your name's bitch. I know your name. That's your name. How about that one, son of a bitch, right? And I know you're a son of one because your mom has to be one because everyone is but me, right? That's my tia's crazy. So anyway, she's the best crimey you could ever have. So she's always down to pull a lick. I'm like, let's go. So anyways, I walk in this house and Ricky's in the room with Sheila and Sheila's giving him a big old hug. And I swear, as I walk by, I hear the song, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. Like he's in there sad than a motherfucker. My mom doesn't like me. What happened? I was like, man, your mom gave you a hug already. She said she's going to make you some eggs, which after watering the grass with the manguera, that's already too much energy exerted. I don't believe that's going to go down, right? So my dad's like, come on, be my old man. Maybe you could take him to the hospital, mijo, because his jaw. She's saying it all loud, right? Really, the plan was not to go to the hospital. The plan was to stop at Walgreens, get some fucking gauze he could throw in his mouth and chew on. We're going to go to his house and rob him blind. That literally was the plan. But whatever. Whatever happens, happens. We live organically, right? And tragically. So as I'm walking to the back, I see a dude. His back is to me. He's a little small dude, right? He's all blasted back. He's got a bald head. And I see it when he turns around. That fool has 3 dots right here, like doves, right? Ping, ping, ping. And I said, whoop, right? That motherfucker right there is a Southsider, right? So I told my dad, come here. And I said, Ricky, whoop, come here. That's fucking Southsider in your mom's room. He's like, I know, I just fucking told you, but she says he's not. He says he doesn't bang. I said, man, fuck that, bro. Let me go see what's going on here. This is like the double up. We're gonna run the Southsider. We're Sur gang. We're gonna hell yeah. So I go in there and like, ¿qué pasó? He's like, oh, aquí nomás, mírame yo. I said, oh shit. No, and I was like, hey, ¿tú eres un sureño? No, ¿por qué? I said, ¿por qué? 3 puntos, puto, right? No. It's because it's no gang member. No. I mean, no bang. No, me no bang. Me, ¿está chiquillo? Sí, puro 18 straight. Pero now, no. Puro Oaxaca. I said, yeah, but you can't do that. You can't be 18th Street Oaxaca, homie. They don't get down like that. You got to stand on your shit. No, yo no sabe inglés. Yo sabe pussy and you bro. That's it, right? I said, well, look you're going to experience no more pussy and more of a broken jaw in a minute if you don't get out of this house with my primo. My primo's going to do something. Ricky's at the door already like, whooping, is he one? Just tell me. I seen he has fucking 3 dots right here. I said, no. That means something. That means my crazy life. He likes that movie, Mi Vida Loca. Yeah, he was all in love with that chick Whisper. That's all it is. Right? No, I don't. I think it's a Southsider. I'm going to fuck him up. I said, no. My dad's like, he's not fucking a gang member. Okay, he has money. He dresses nice. And every once in a while, I seen a picture of him. He had a hair. That's not a Southsider, man. Them fuckers don't let their hair grow out for longer than 2 days, right? And I'm like, oh shit. So I tell my dad, let's go get him, right? So bam, I tell Ricky, nah, he's not. Ricky's okay. Ricky's me mugging him as we're walking by. That dude's looking at Ricky like, and I'm like, hey, bro, you better watch out. And she just like, fuck you. Right? I'm like, she just shut up and eat, stupid. So we get to the car, right? And his car is there. My dad's like, leave his fucking vehicle here, mijo. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't remember where I live. It was late when I brought him over. He's been over here for 3 days. When I brought him over here, he doesn't remember. Just leave it. He'll never get it back, right? I'm like, okay. So we jump in my whip. And he's like, go to the hospital? I said, no, we're going to your paddle, right? So I call my homeboy Sharks. And I'm like, hey, bro, you want to hit a lick? He was like, fuck yeah, bro. I'm broke as a joke right now. I said, shit, you too? I said, look, we'll meet us over here. So my Thea's like, okay, we're going to go over here. We're going to go over there, right? It was on 11th Street in Merced. So we go there. It's like a back alley. So I don't know about your guys' city, but my city, we have a lot of alleys. And we literally have homes that are in the alley. Like you fucking can only get in through the alley. There's a house, like on the main street, there's a house. And then it's like a fucking fence. And then this house is built to the alley. So imagine living in an alley. Basically what this paisa was doing, right? But he had like a nice little pad in the alley. So as we pull up, I see another vehicle. I said, man, we walk in this motherfucking house and it's plush. This motherfucker is Bonnaroo, right? It's all hooked up, leather couches, nice big TV. Back we didn't even have a big TV. Whopping, right? It was all like that. And so my dad's like, look, mijo, I'm gonna go in the room and make him eat my shit. I said, yeah, his jaw's broke. I don't give a fuck. That's just my problem. Explain to me how that's my fucking sit down here on the leather couch. Feel good. It's comfortable. We'll feel it, right? We've never had one of these. And explain to me why that's my problem. I said, because that's your old man. Fuck, I never said that. You said he's your boyfriend, the power driver, remember? That stopped when we hit 10th Street. Fuck him. He got on my jaws, bro. All fucking punk. That's punk shit. So what if my son hits you again? And he will if you fucking touch me. I'm like, oh, shit. So my Thea takes him to the room. She was like, mijo, if he has anything worth value in the room, I'll call you. I said, no, don't call me when you guys are in the mix. Who says that I fucking gonna even let him? I'm going to allure him, mijo. I'm going to allure him into the trap. I said, yeah, well, that shit is a trap from what I heard. Anyways, man, believe me, Roach told me all about you. So I'm in the living room, man. This motherfucker got nice shit. And I feel under the couch and I feel a big old pistol. And I'm like, ooh, right? The knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Shut up. It's Sharky, right? I told him where the homeboy lives. He's like, what, fool? I was like, fucking, they're in the room. Fucking, bro. Come in here. He's like, there's a fucking clean ass pad, bro. He's like, I know who this fool is. I saw, he said, hey, this chick I used to fuck with, this her Theo and shit. That fool's a baller. I said, serio? He's like, yeah, motherfucker got bread, bro. He's like, you ain't never seen him in that black truck with the. I said, that's him? Damn, my Thea's a dirty dog, right? I said, oh, we about to peel his cap, right? He's like, fool. I said, look, I already got a strap, right? He was like, ooh. So when that motherfucker carrying TVs out, literally while my Thea, I could hear him, no, my jaw, shut up and eat it, stupid ass, right? I'm like, oh, shit. We hit the lick. Dude comes out to take a piss or whatever and sees his whole TV gone, and we're just looking at him like this. And he's like, I don't bang as it. Get the fuck over here, Sharky. Hit him in the thing. My dad came out. She's like, look, let me tell you something about my family. We don't fuck with you people. And so now you're going to have to pay us or play us. And you're not playing me, bitch. Right? We went in that room. That fool had hella jewelry, hella shit. We hit the Liznick on him, right? So look, we get back. We leave his ass where we're at, throw him in the room. Shut the fuck up, stupid, right? He recognizes Sharky. You're with my, right? Like he knew that he was with his niece, right? I'm like, oh, fuck. Let's go, right? So I told Sharky, you're on your own, bro. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Now, I'll say this. Sharky's not the best crime partner. Okay? And we'll leave it at that. That story will come later. We did have a falling out eventually. But anyways, we get back to my Thea's house. Now, Shark had put a whole bunch of jewelry in his pocket. Scandalous motherfucker he is, right? And then you add that with all the jewelry that I put in my pocket. My Thea's not stupid. So she's like, make sure you put everything on the bed. We're going to divide it equally. Ricky's like, whoop it, mommy. What's the Southsider? Yeah, he was. You're right, stupid. Go in the room. This is grown folks' business, right? Ricky's older than Sharky. Is that it? We're over there dividing shit like this, like everything. Come on, mouth from the Goonies, spit it out. I'm like, yeah, that's it. Now fucking hear your pockets jingling. You got something. I said, I don't, man. That was Sharky. Right? Sharky's, fuck, hey. He pulls out a gold chain, a couple rings and shit. My shit's secure. Once my shit goes in my pocket, it ain't never coming out. And I'm just posted up, kicking back right there, right? And I go to leave, right? We split up, whatever, and I go to leave. And that dude pulled up to the pad. And my Thea fucking crashed out. She was screaming and yelling because that fool was like, ah, he brought some other paisa with him. Let me tell you something. My Thea knocked the other paisa that he was with the fuck out. Sheila was over there trying to beat up the paisa. Ricky's like, whooping. He was beating the hell out of that dude. Me and fucking Sharky were getting our issue right. But I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking, damn, he knows where Thea lives. He can't call the cops. Really, he really can't because he's a dope dealer, right? But still, hey, my Thea crashed the fuck out. She blamed everybody. We brought fucking people to her house. It was all our fault. Hey, I didn't talk to my Thea for like 8 months. She was mad at me. Hey, then when she found out through my other Thea because I talked to her that I came up on all this extra jewelry, right? Because I was telling Pepe, like, hey, fool, I got hella jewelry. I came up on, he's like, we can sell it for some black, is it? I was like, no. No, I'm just saying that because it's like hella good jewelry, bro. I'm going to take it down to LA to the Diamond District. And I had this mind, right? He's like, it's the Diamond District. Take it right there to the Africanos, to the Erwin District. You can get more for it, isn't it? Right? My Thea went back and told my Thea, oh, man, she crashed out on the phone. I'll fucking kill you, son of a bitch. How are you going to burn the person that burns the other person? It was crazy. Anyways, that's how that one ended up, man. Thea crashed the fuck out, and there was nothing we could do about it. Ricky ended up getting put on fucking, how about Ricky at that time was like 20-something years old getting put on fucking restriction? You're not fucking watching my TV. You motherfuckers are no good. You fucked up my relationship. Now this guy wants to kill me. It's all because you. I was like, yeah, you're the one that told us about it. But it's not my fault. Anyways, with that being said, man, I got some good videos for you guys today. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people. Thank you, man. Whooping. That makes me laugh.